In this video, I'm going to share with you a few of my basic tips when it comes to Canva for real estate. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book, Get Social Smart. It's episode 237 of the Get Social Smart show, and today I'm going to share with you 3 of my most favorite Canva basic tips for real estate pros. Tip number 1, keep it simple. I know when it comes to Canva, there are so many options. There's thousands of photos and templates and backgrounds, but keep it simple. I often have said to a lot of folks in our Get Social Smart Academy, when you're building something with Canva, think of it like a sandwich. So we've got your bread, you've got your condiments, you've got your meat, your cheese, whatever it is, and we're layering a sandwich just like we do in Canva. So when it comes to keeping it simple, we want to keep it simple in terms of picking 1 or 2 fonts to be consistent. We want to layer that in with a background image or background colors. Staying on brand, which we'll talk about in just a minute, is important. And then we can layer in with graphics that we upload, or maybe an element or 2, like a square or an arrow or something that helps to kind of really enhance that graphic. But at the end of the day, keep it simple. That's first and foremost. Tip number 2, stay on brand. Now, the great thing about Canva is there is a free account and a pro account. And one of the biggest benefits of having a pro account, by the way, I'm not affiliated with Canva, I just use it and love it and think it's great. One of the benefits of having a pro account is you can have a brand kit within Canva. So what that means is when you log into your pro account with Canva, you can add your fonts, your colors, your logos, which is really helpful. That way you're not always reinventing the wheel. I remember when I had our free account for quite some time, I always felt like I was searching for the right font, trying to find the exact shade of red that our red is and things like that. So if you're thinking about having a pro account, that definitely is one benefit. And if you're listening to this and you're in real estate and you're part of a brokerage or franchise, you might ask someone in charge of marketing at your office or your manager or your broker what your brand colors are. There's specific numbers to your colors. You can get your logos and your fonts, and not just, I feel like that's half of it right there, so you can stay consistent with your branding. So get that brand kit, super important. Okay, tip number 3 for Canva basics, templates. There are thousands of free templates, and also if you have the pro version, there's thousands of templates as well. Now that is sometimes a mixed blessing, because sometimes it can really lead to overwhelm. So this is why I always say, stick with the basics first, right? We want to keep it simple. We want to get consistent with your brands, your colors. Again, think of Canva as kind of like that sandwich, right? We're layering the background and then our fonts, our colors, our elements. And instead of starting from scratch, a lot of times you can search Canva templates. So when you're in Canva, on the left-hand side, there's kind of a control panel, and you'll see different options like templates, elements, all different options. So when you go into the template section, you can search for templates. So for example, for real estate, you could search the word real estate or search the word home. And once you click on any one of those templates, that's going to populate your graphic. And by the way, I always love starting with the Instagram size graphic, that square graphic. I find it's the most universal to start. It looks great on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. So you're going to pick a template, and then you can make it your own. And this is the key, and this is where I think sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming. So once you've picked your template, you can change the color to your brand colors. You can change your font. You can delete some text or add some text to add your logo. Play around with it, and again, it's really a small thing that makes a big difference. So search for templates like real estate or home, but there's also a lot of other great templates. For example, you could search the word checklist, which is great if you're trying to make kind of a checklist type post for social media, or even a PDF with a checklist. You could search other templates. One of my favorites is searching the word search. So you could actually search the word search, and you could put in a little graphic, something like, you know, the 3 biggest mistakes every homeowner makes, things like that. And it's a great, easy way to make graphics quickly and easily. You can also search things like letterboard. A lot of you have seen those really cute little letterboard type graphics, and there's templates available inside Canva for that. So have fun with it, search some of those templates, but like I said, first of all, keep it simple, stay on brand, and then use some of those templates. Now, by the way, I have a quick bonus tip. As you're creating content within Canva, one of the things I love about Canva is when you're creating a graphic, you can duplicate that graphic over and over again. So this is really helpful if you're using Canva for any of your listing marketing. For example, if you have a just listed, why not take that just listed graphic and duplicate that and just change the word to under contract or just sold or open house. Oftentimes when you have a listing, there's a number of pieces to that, right? There's coming soon, if that's allowed in your market. There's just listed, under contract, just sold. So while you're in Canva, why not create a bunch of those graphics all in one shot? You know, if you followed me for any amount of time here on our channel, we talk a lot about batch creating content, and I love that you can do that right within Canva. So I would love to hear from you. Are you active on Canva? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell button because we have new videos that come out each and every week. Now, by the way, if you're listening to this going, oh my gosh, I need to get my handle around Canva, I would absolutely love for you to join our Get Social Smart Academy. If you go to KatieLance.com/academy, you get access to all of our training. And specifically, we have a ton of Canva training. We just put together a Canva camp. We put together a Canva masterclass, Canva workbook. And so as an Academy member, not only do you get access to all of our social media training, videos, worksheets, you also get access to all of our Canva training. So we'll put that link below. Check it out. And again, let me know if you're active on Canva. Put that in the comments below. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.